today I'm speaking to you about how to prepare for the IELTS speaking test at home by yourself. And I know this might sound crazy, but of course you can prepare for the speaking test by yourself. So the first thing you should really do is to familiarize yourself with all the typical topics from IELTS speaking. Those topics generally are relationships, family, friends, your hometown, food, your favorite sports, your job, of course, or your studies. Also more general topics like the internet, media, communications. So familiarize yourself with the topics, learn about them, and start building vocabulary. So today, let's take an example, the topic of movies, because I think movies is generally, it's a very popular topic. Everyone loves movies, right? So if we break the topic of movies down into subtopics, you could speak about different genre of movies, old movies or new movies, perhaps your favorite genre of movie, and also the elements of a good film. And if we break those topics down even further into subtopics, we can start brainstorming vocabulary. So for example, the genre of movies are sci-fi or thriller or romance, horrors. Old movies could be Western, musicals. New movies, sci-fi, special effects, new roles for people. And I know my favorite type of movie is psychological thrillers. And then of course, the elements of good movie making is cinematography, production, good direction and acting. The qualities of a good film are the plot, the setting, the acting. So all of this vocabulary that we're brainstorming here, it's actually quite technical and it's quite specific to movies. So as you choose your topic, start breaking them down into subtopics and then build your lexical resource. And this will really help you to get a better score for vocabulary. Now, the next step I'd like to talk about is building your grammar range and accuracy for speaking. So why don't you write down some questions that you think the examiner would ask you. So when it comes to movies, for example, the examiner will probably ask you, do you enjoy movies? Describe the last movie you watched. What will movies be like in the future? If you made a movie, what sort of movie would you make? So here we're focusing on the present, the past, the future, and the conditional. And then when you create your answers, you're also giving the present, the past, the future, and the conditional. So for example, I saw a good movie last week. It was the story of a man who was lost in the mountains. So here I've used the past and the passive form. At the moment, there's a new movie on Netflix called The Woman from Venus. It's about an alien from another planet. The present simple. I believe that in the future, movies will have better special effects and we won't go to the cinema anymore. So here I've used the future form. So that's the idea, using new grammar range and accuracy. So last but not least, I would strongly recommend that you record yourself on video or audio before the IELTS speaking test. Now, personally, I think recording yourself on camera is so great because when you look back at the recording, you'll see all the things that you don't like about yourself. And that's a good thing because you can rectify those mistakes by recording yourself again and again and keep recording and practicing and preparing until you find the perfect presentation and the perfect portrayal of yourself, right, by camera. And of course you can use audio, but camera is more effective because the exam is a face-to-face interaction. So why not prepare for that, right? So some final tips. Don't forget all the criteria for speaking. That's fluency, pronunciation, grammar range and accuracy, and lexical resource. So those are what we must remember. In terms of modulation, to show enthusiasm, try to modulate your voice. You don't want to speak in a flat voice like that. You want to go up and go down. Show enthusiasm and watch your pronunciation. If you're not sure about the pronunciation of a word, check out the website howjaysay.com. You just write in the word in the box on the website and click on the listen button, and you can hear either the American or the British pronunciation of the word just to check how it's intonated. During the exam itself, if you make a mistake, keep going. Don't stop. I mean, we all make mistakes. We're all human, right? And so it's important to just keep going, have confidence in yourself, and keep improvising and believe and feel that you are good in English, and try to enjoy the moment. But thanks for your time. Good luck in IELTS speaking, and I hope to see you in our next video. Take care. Bye.